Harvey Horn, welcome to Wasserman Boxing. It's good to see you. How are you feeling, sir?
I'm good, very good.
You've signed today. Are you happy to kind of go through details?
Yeah, so I've obviously signed a deal with Wasserman and the Sauerlands. Literally just got out of there now. Short-term deal, but based on the way things have been going, based on the sort of, they've been delivering and everything they say, they're very transparent with me, which is something you don't often see in the boxing world. I'm sure it'll be a long term. We'll build our relationship over a long term, but it's a short term at the minute. 3 fights. Hopefully by the end of this year, we should have 3 fights. So that's the plan. We'll see how we get on.
So activity is key. You're looking at 3 fights before the end of the year.
Yeah. So activity for me, as everyone knows, it's been poor. It's always been poor. It's very stop-start my career. A lot of bad luck, and I don't want to point fingers, but it's very rarely my fault, if at all. So activity is key. I reckon once I have the first one, I need to dust the cobwebs off. So obviously not going to jump in at the deep end straight away, but by fights 2 and 3, should be fighting solid opposition, looking to push on. Because I feel like I'm wasting away. Everyone's in the same sort of boat, and everyone's been wasting away, having odd fights here and there because of this corona. But I think now I'm confident that I will be active and challenging the top boys very, very soon.
Tell us a little bit, if you would, about your style, your fighting style, what we can expect to see from you in the ring.
So my style, obviously I'm a southpaw, and I would tend to describe myself as a box fighter, but a lot of people would go more counter puncher. But I've been developing more of a box puncher style, sort of countering on the front foot, because my trainer Mark's been I'm great at making people miss, great at being awkward, but now I'm starting to dig and I'm starting to hurt people. Like I'm starting to dig in the gym, developing real man strength. I'm starting to sort of sit down on my shots a bit more, start pushing them a little bit more, like forcing them to make mistakes rather than letting them make mistakes and me countering. So I'm definitely getting more aggressive as it's going on, and I think especially with the break I've had off, I just want to get my hands on someone. So I'm going to be very aggressive. Yeah. Is
it that level of excitement I can see coming off you that's propelled you here today almost, that's fueled your need to get back in the ring?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I'm sure you speak to any of the boys that have been sitting on the sidelines for the past couple of years with this corona, they'll all feel the same. We get itchy knuckles. We're fighters. We want to have tear-ups. I mean, obviously we want to have boxing fights. And I think a lot of us are in the same boat. But I am definitely excited. Can't sit still half the time. Like I've been in here. Now I've got a clear pathway. I really do want to get my hands on someone, yeah.
Tell us a little bit about you and your history in the sport and your record, your pedigree. Tell us what we're working with here.
Right, so as amateur, I started when I was 11. I started when I was 10. Had my first fight at 11. Lost my first 3 fights, funnily enough. My old man said, if you want to pack it in, just pack it in. I said, no, I can't go out on a loss. And then ever since then, I went on I won a couple then, and then went on I haven't been beaten domestically since I was 14. So that's 11 years I haven't been beat in England. I got on the GB squad at 18, so I was there for 3.5 years, done an Olympic cycle there, missed out on the Olympic team, but I had about 30 odd fights for GB, won European senior silver medal, under 22 gold medal, European, boxed in the world, boxed all over the world, done a lot, boxed, I was ranked number, I think 12, 11 at one point. I've done a lot as amateur. I was a good amateur, my style suited that at the time, that sort of picky point scoring, counter punching. And then now, obviously I'm 8-0 as a pro. I've got the WBO European flyweight belt, which I won in my last fight, end of 2019. But apart from that, that's it really, yeah. Been a WSB fighter, done a few, I had 4, I was 3-1. 3 lost 1 in the WSB. There's not much I haven't done in the boxing game, not much, yeah.
Ask a silly question then, what's the long-term goal here? What's the ambition? What are we looking at?
There has to be world titles. I mean, if you're not looking at world titles, me personally, obviously there's certain people at different levels look at different have different goals, but from the heights I've been at as an amateur, I feel like if I was to look at anything less than a world title, I'd be selling myself short. So, world titles, the only goals, yeah.
And Wasserman is who you've chosen to join to see that goal through?
100%. Chosen Wasserman. They've put me on, give me a clear path. They're boxing people, they know their stuff. And obviously partnered up with Sowlands as well. It's just match made in heaven, looks like, doesn't it?
Perfect way to end. Harvey Horn, thank you very much. Welcome to Wasserman.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.